top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. This one will be fair caught. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. On the ground, it's Williams.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
First down here for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. And once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, drive. Five-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, A&M. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Lucas. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Noles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida State. Strong game by this quarterback. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Running right through tacklers. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Game moves it to the 35. First down again. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
To the air, it's Reed. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Looking to throw again. Looking for his back. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner will be brought down. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Now rolling out to his left. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's complete downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They're going to run it. Great move in the open field. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Lucas. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Poor set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds, but not before reaching the 45. That's an excellent return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Reed. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Play action here on first down. Trying to extend the play. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
This will be touchdown just inside the 40. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Bell. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Reed. Caught quickly. Tackle made after the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Reverse. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, this wide receiver is so dynamic. Any chance they can to get his hands on the football, they try to do it. Instead of throwing it, this time they hand the ball to him, and the defense was a little bit surprised there. Some good positive yards there in the red zone.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Gonna run it. It's Owens. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the back now goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. In the clear at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Knowles. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. And they stopped him, but not before. An explosive play moves the ball all the way to the 32. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This quarterback on fire today. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Can he make it to the marker? Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Short throw complete to the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 3rd and short, it's the tight end trying to gain the yardage. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Aggies look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He'll earn the first down, but he'll pay for it with a hard hit.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The defense with more pre-snap movement. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it falls incomplete. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. And they will try out the field goal team here. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the coverage guys make the tackle. After all that effort, they've been better off just taking a knee there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Off the play fake on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Texas A&M offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Campbell. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, a great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Catch made by the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll drop back here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? He'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they'll claim the fourth-quarter lead. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And looking to throw now on first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Reed. He lets it go. He's got a man down the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Launching it downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense operating from the pistol. Ball handed off. tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.